What's good with y'all, man? I wanted to get this video out while I smoke a blunt. Quick thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about marriage. Do I believe in it? Do I think men should get married? No. Why? I'm glad you asked. Why? Men, we don't have anything in our favor, bro. We don't. It's not an emotional detachment. I believe in having children, building a long-lasting family, but only with the right woman. And I don't think you need to be married to do that. I think that it's a trap, honestly. It's used to fuck us over because they get the kids, they get all the money in alimony, child support. We get thrown in jail cells and forced on fines, especially if you black. I don't think that any man should get on his knees and tell a woman, ask a woman to spend the rest of his life with her. I don't. I used to think that shit was so romantic when I was younger. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? That's something I always wanted, but realizing that I've never seen a happy marriage in my life. Ever. And I'm mixed. Most of y'all don't know that. My mom is white, my dad is black. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen things from both races, and there's not a single marriage that is worth lasting. You're either a cuck and get cheated on and bitched out, or she takes all the shit and leaves. Flat out. Flat out. There is no in between. That's it. A woman is supposed to be miserable in a relationship. Not beat on or anything, not hurt, not injured. We're not talking about that. But most definitely, she should be miserable because as above, so below. Sunshine, rain. What goes up must come down. There has to be a flip dynamic. Two people cannot be happy in a relationship. It doesn't happen. It's non-existent. Non-fucking existent. It doesn't work. You have to be happy at all times. I learned this from a great philosopher. Your happiness is paramount. You must be at all times happy as fuck. At all times, you cannot let somebody get you out your comfort zone, knock you off your square, bro. You have to be 100% down. Down in your happiness. Down to the death. You understand what I'm saying? The game never stops. I think once you get married, it stops. It increases, actually, because she's stuck with you. Legally, she's stuck with you. And divorces take years. You that angry for that amount of years? You have to be on your toes. You don't get to rest. The only time you get to rest is when the bitch is trying to figure you out again. She'll throw you tests, and if you fuck up, that's your ass. You keep fucking up, you gone, bro. You gone. There is no in between, my nigga. You have to keep it pushing when that shit happens. But why even get your feelings caught up in the first place? Why? A woman will give you a bullshit test just to see if you still that nigga. That's all it is. They want to make sure that they protect it to the day they die. For real. They want to make sure that they are in control of themselves. Really, they can't help themselves. It's their nature. It's their nature to want more. They're naturally greedy creatures. I mean, so are we. We want so many bodies. Even when you're with your wife, with your girl, you still want to fuck somebody else. She could bring in a threesome. Y'all could have a polyamorous relationship. You still want to fuck other bitches. You might be content with what you have, but in the back of your head, you still want other hoes. It's just the way we are, bro. With our natural nature being mostly polygamous, polyamorous, us wanting more. You know, there are 7 billion, probably plus, more than likely. That's not an accurate depiction, but 7 billion plus people. More than half of that is women. They're the large majority of the world. And why the fuck is that? Why do you think nature made it that way? We are meant to impregnate multiple women. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Think about it, bro. Did you know right now it would take only 30 of us to impregnate the entire world? Flat out. So why are you content with one person? Why? Why are you content with one person? Dumbest shit ever, bro. Dumbest shit ever. One-itis is dumb. I'll make a video on that as well. One-itis is dumb as fuck. You do not get to pick one person. They will find their way to you if it's meant to be. I believe in that. I believe in things happen at the right place at the right time. Do not force things. You need to test your woman as much as she tests you. I will drop a video on that as well, man. I will get y'all hip to everything. My mind is just thinking so far ahead of the game. I gotta break it down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta test your woman as much as possible. You gotta make sure that she is the one for you. They sure as fuck will test you, and if you fuck up, you gone, bro. Or they'll keep you there and use what they can from you. You got dick that might fuck you, but they with somebody else. Might still be with you because you make them feel good. You that shoulder to cry on. You feed them. They live with you, but they getting dick from somebody else. Multiple niggas probably. I already talked about the dynamic of them wanting two men, multiple men at the same time, but two preferably to balance their emotions. We should be doing the same, bro. If it's in her nature to want that much, why shouldn't we take that much? You know what I'm saying? Upon listening to the Patrice O'Neal show, he had a friend named Jerry. Now, Jerry often called the show on Black Phillip, and he discussed his polyamorous relationship. Mind you, this was 10, 12 plus years ago when the show came out. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Patrice O'Neal, I highly suggest that you recommend his videos because he gave a breakdown on all this shit. All of it. He told niggas what the fuck was going on back then. It's the same shit we going through now. He predicted the rise of the feminist movement. He predicted the rise of everything that's happening. We should be more... We should welcome that type of information with open arms. The niggas that every day, often, like myself, put out this content and we try to educate niggas. A lot of us, like me, aren't getting paid for it. This is just purely out of love, out of wanting to raise the vibration of humanity, of men. Because we are meant to rule, bro. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. You are a fucking king. You just don't know you're wearing a crown. And after you rule your kingdom, you enter into godhood. That's why we're feared so much and why we have these laws to attack us. Because. Think about it, my nigga. Think about it. We have these things on us for a reason. Don't get married. That is my best advice to you. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Do not sign your name on those papers. What do you need a document for to tell you I love you? What do you need a ring for? That is all Western philosophy shit. It is. If it did something for me, I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind sacrificing a little bit. But if the game is set up against me, why would I join it? I may change my mind in the future. Maybe I might appreciate a woman more, you know, and just fully accept who she is. I mean, Patrice had a girl and he told things about, you know, and this isn't uncommon. I've heard a lot about this, not just from him, that, you know, They're fine with their girl smashing other niggas. Patrice actually watched another man fuck his girl. Watched it. That's something that eats at me, but I'm trying to be like that because it's important to not care. That it's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to care. They care, bro. We're not supposed to give a fuck about shit. Only our life and our mission, our goal, our purpose, what I just made a video about yesterday. That's what we're supposed to be on, dog. We're not supposed to be worried about what these bitches are doing, who she's talking to, is she cheating on me? Nigga, cut her, bro. Our feelings aren't supposed to be out like that. We're not supposed to have any. Cut that bitch the fuck off if she's not fucking with you. She isn't making you better and she's making you worse. Let that bitch go before you go berserk. I had to drop a quick bar on y'all, right? Alright, man, I'm gonna finish smoking this blunt. I hope y'all have a good day and you receive my message well. Be smart.